Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Hello, welcome to Jack's Mind Goblins, where I purposely make terrible videos to appease my mind goblins. We are back with more Baldur's Gate 3, with the Dark Urge and his drinking buddy, whose fucking portrait isn't here for some fucking reason. God damn it. But yeah, as you can see, the last thing we did was actually escape the Mind Flayer ship. We're still very early on, so let's actually get the crew rolling, shall we? Nice D20. I think that thing rolls like crap, though.
You're alive. I'm alive.
Oh, I hear someone's using the,
How is this possible?
what's it called? The, food processor. Someone's making soup. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship.
And this is why I start off all of these recording sessions with, I make purposely terrible videos. So what happened to our gift friend?
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Well then, any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Yeah, got a point. You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Well, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright, coolio. Well, we have Shadowheart. Let's level her up. Cleric level 2. What are her prepared spells? Yeah, let's focus more on healing. Guiding Bolt. I have both Bane and Bless. But buffs and debuffs.
Still in control. Just another step forward.
Okay. Got a backpack. What's in the backpack? Backpack. Ignoble hat. Alright. Just a hat. Oh, potion? Yoink. Well, I'll take this single gold.
Pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
I will try to remember the last time I stood above a corpse. If you could give me guidance. Easy.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
That's a lot of dead. Anyway, let's grab these fish. Yum. I would like to click on the other bucket of fish.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
It's just a letter. Right, if I remember correctly, that letter's just like, oh, I can't wait to get married, blah, 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 oh, I love you. Well, I got some bad news.
Let's have a look.
There we go.
More of those wretched things.
Ooh, 29 gold, I'll take it. No, my guidance. And you got nothing on you. What about you, sir? More fish, that's more camp supplies. Alright, Fightor. How much health do they have? 15.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Yeah, but they're not the same intellect devourers as the ones in the PHP. Oh, not the PHP. You know, the monster manual. I'm getting my goddamn books mixed up. You know, I should probably play this on a mode at some point. I've been meaning to do that for a while. Maybe they actually more accurate intellect devourers. Shocking grasp. Exact lethal. You can't reach. Damn. Damn dwarves and their 25 feet movement speed. There we go, that worked.
Some bloody work.
Bonk. Hey, good crit.
Survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Hell fucking yeah, dude.
Anything of use?
Grab these. Don't think I need the rapier.
What's hiding here?
Oh, yeah, because that's how I open the chest from there. From underneath it. Ooh, potion of speed. Based. Yeah, I accidentally touched the camera buttons.
Don't waste a step.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Intellect Devourer. Bunch of crap. We have a vampire with a fucking attitude problem.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily.
There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
This is a robbery. You're off to a really bad start.
I just need information. I saw you scuttling about on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's a mind flayer worm.
The worm. Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I was going to do the same.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm in quite the state, but I think I'm the Dark Urge.
A pleasure. So,
Nice. I like the edgy name, Mr. Dark Urge. Yeah, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Yeah, let's travel with the guy who just tried to kill me. Sure, that's a smart idea.
I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
There we go. We have our rogue, Astarion. Now, I personally cannot stand Astarion as a character. Though Neil Newborn, holy shit, he is such a fantastic fucking actor. He does so well as Astarion. Also, I gotta... where is it? Where is... here we go. Should probably fuck with this a little bit, since we're about to get more party members. Yeah, 5 new spells have been added to this character. One is for uninstalling the mod, one allows you to review this tutorial if you ever need it, and the other is to adjust the party limit. Party limit refers to the maximum number of characters that are allowed to be in your party at any given time. This mod lets you change that number. Use increase or decrease to increase or decrease. To change the actual party limit to the unset limit, use the apply new party limit spell. Check the description of the uninstallation spell for blah 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 blah. If you're using the better hotbar 2 mod on PC, spells from this mod will show up in the temporary spell section. As part of how this mod prevents bugs, you'll not be able to long rest while you have more than 4 active party members. There's a specific button just to fucking turn that off. And hey, go flip this guy a couple of bucks. Okay, increase party limit. It's now 5. Then let's uninstall. Apply. There we go, because we're about to get Will. Not Will, fucking Gale. I don't know why, but I get my humans mixed up. I guess I'm just a racist.
There. A mind flayer. And it's hurt. Even
Kill it.
injured.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
No, I should be furious.
You feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
I'm gonna just
The monster
break free.
lies exhausted,
I'm not gonna...
defeated. Its
not gonna tempt
eyes,
fate.
Wet orange pearls radiate malice.
Die. Yummy.
Death is too good for it.
Oh, wait, I should loot it, see if it's got anything interesting on it. Nah, just a skull. Alright, some dead gobbos. Only one of them's got anything interesting on it.
Over there. Worth checking for
Yoink.
supplies, maybe.
Here we go.
Looks unstable.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I'ma touch it. Well, there. It looks like it's going to break and explode. I better touch it. And that's the right thing to do.
A hand? Anyone?
I shall attune myself to the sigil. guidance just in case I fuck this up. There we go.
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
And big tug. There we go. Love that when you're playing as the Dark Urge, you just have the option to cut off his hand and leave him to die.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
What, introductions?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
I was, yeah.
I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
Yeah, I couldn't have phrased it more repellently.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers?
Yeah, I'm aware.
A process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
Unfortunately, no.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction, not one of them. Sorry.
We've established few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. Ready and
And there's Gale. He's our wizard. Interesting backstory, but ultimately kind of bland of a character, unfortunately. IMO. Should we just make him a blade singer? I kind of want to. Like, I usually keep people, you know, the same fucking subclass that, you know, the game wants them to be, and just, like, do whatever. But, like, I'm already going to turn Will into a Hexblade, because, let's face it, they really wanted to make Will a fucking Hexblade, but then they, like, changed it to Fiend, because, you know, being able to interact with his patron is way more interesting than, you know, not being able to. Now keep him evocation. I'm gonna have, like, a lot of people in my group anyway. So I'm gonna need people that can, like, stay back. It's like, melee combat is gonna be fucking crowded as it is. Mage armor, shield, magic missile. We'll go Grease, just so we can have some good old poor man's fireball. I'll go Thunder Wave.
How many died today? How many died tomorrow?
Alright, let's increase the party limit, because we're about to get Lazel again. There we go. But yeah, for those that may have missed the, like, first video where I went through all the mods, this isn't going to, like, drastically fuck with the balance of the game. because I have a separate mod made by the same dude who made the party limit size mod that adjusts the difficulty.
Zoru was right.
So like enemies will have more moves, more actions and shit per turn.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the
More
goblins
health.
to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Hi.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
The creature is dangerous. $27. Weird Al's favorite number.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
A blast.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where's this camp? Literally cannot fail.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Say please.
Never.
Fucking sassy, ain't she?
Observe. You'll hear goblins.
Fireball. There you go.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Yeah, she's fine. Also, a thank you wouldn't go amiss.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
Alright, fine. Journey together, let's find the creche.
Ally from Creche Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I'll trust your judgment, but I won't trust her. Not until I've gotten the measure of her.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru.
Man, imagine
a
being,
Singed
like,
Yankee.
proud that you're
A creche
half-breed.
must be near. We'll ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Seems like something in a fantasy setting, like, you wouldn't be proud of. Alright, fighter level 2. Not the most exciting, but hey, we have Action Surge. That is stupid powerful. It's like, hey, go again.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Okay, you can stop saying creepy
If not
shit
over,
now.
then through.
Alright, so we have our little party for the time being. There's still quite a few people we need to pick up, but there's some things on the way that we should do first. Something like ambush a bunch of dudes over here.
A knife in the dark.
Shh.
Free for the taking.
You'll die a bloody pauper unless you take a few
Hoi!
risks.
No.
Get fucked, idiot.
Time to move.
Alright, let's... Firebolt, can you reach that? 60%? Not enough movement, okay. Eat dicks! Crit miss, I deserve that. Also, I really should be doing this too. Now, I don't think even with dash you'll be able to reach. Because, you know, dwarf and all that shit. Yep, won't reach. And... you can reach here. It's assuming you don't get caught up in the vines. Fuck. God, that's so annoying. So unnecessary.
In striking distance.
Alright, get you over here. We'll go Firebolt on you. Solid 7 damage.
On I go.
Let's see. 45, 55. Miss.
Time to strike.
Lisa, why are you so much further away than everyone else?
On the move.
Okay, swap to the bow. 50% chance. Critical hit. Not enough to kill. 3 HP. Cringe. He's a sleepy boy. Why only use that on the one guy? You have a larger health pool to use for sleep, my guy.
I'm coming for
Sorry, my girl. Oh, right, because I already did my action for the Firebolt.
This way.
Dum-de-dum. Hello, sir. Die, please.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Where'd that bitch go? She's up here. Can I hit her from here? I sure can. 70% chance. 4 damage.
Can't give up. Not now.
What about you? Just keep pelting her with Fireball.
Time to strike.
2 damage. Come on, guys. Please. Okay, yeah, here we go. We have enough people on the team that they gain extra actions. Okay, there you go, Gale. Sorry about that. That was, not the plan.
Into the bloody fray.
Can you... 70, hold up. Firebolt is 60. Okay, bow it is. How are you not fucking dead? Is that... Yeah, you're 1 HP.
Unleash me.
Not enough actions. Okay, I'll have Gale sit here. I think she won't be able to reach. Massive emphasis on the word think. There we go. Short rest.
What's in here?
Hey, bitch, what you got? Alright, give that to Gale.
Light on my feet.
Lol, imagine having the name Gimblebach. Bro, your name sucks. Okay, now we go over here.
What's inside?
It's more camp supplies. Give these to Astarion. Ooh, some garlic. Hey, Astarion, want some?